Hello, fellow hair loss people, and welcome to my 1-year post-op hair transplant recap. For those of you who have not been following along, I got 4,000 grafts done by Dr. Gur through the Fuecapilar clinic in Istanbul. I'm from the US. I traveled all the way there. I traveled on like a Sunday, got there on a Monday, left on a Thursday, and had the hair transplant done on a Tuesday. It was awesome. They made it totally painless, very straightforward process. Definitely happy that I traveled all the way to Turkey to get it done versus getting it done in the US. It was a fraction of the total cost, and overall I'm happy with my results. So I got 2,500 grafts done at my hairline, and I got 1,500 grafts done at my crown. I wanted to give you guys kind of the 1-year post-op look, and also try and answer some of my most commonly asked questions. So I'm going to start off by looking at the hair transplant. So this is the, as I call it, the foot out. It is incredibly dense. I have a light, let's see, right above my head right there. And it is so dense, even with the light straight above my head, you really can't see through. For those of you who have been following along, you guys know that this was always my denser side. Now spinning around to my less dense side, it's still incredibly dense. At the 7-month mark, I was really concerned. I didn't know if the density was going to continue to increase. I really didn't know what to expect, and it really has. And funny enough, it still is increasing a little bit more. You could feel a couple little hairs stubbing through my scalp, so I should, probably marginal at this point, but I should see a little bit more growth. But this is under direct light right here, and you can see it's pretty darn dense. I'm very, very happy with how it looks. Especially given that was under direct light. You really can't tell. I'm very happy that I did this. For those of you who haven't seen earlier pictures of me, I had Norwood 5 male pattern baldness, so I was pretty heavily receded up into my onto my forehead. I'll have before and after photos at the end of this video for you guys to see. But it's just absolutely, the density is just incredible. So looking now at my crown area, this is my crown. So the kind of the pretense when we started doing the surgery, or when he mapped out all the graft usage, is that I was never going to get full coverage on my crown. 4,000 grafts is really the maximum that you want to do in a full session. For me, my hairline was much more important than my crown. And with that being said, my crown is really quite dense. I've got one little tiny bald spot right at the back, but compared to where it was, I had a big large U before, so compared to that, it is much better than it was. I used to have this big U on my head. Now I just got a little tiny dot at the back of my head. Overall, I'm very happy with how it has turned out. I do want to talk about my routine a little bit too. I commonly get asked kind of what's my hair care routine. So starting off my day, I take multivitamins. I take a biotin supplement. It's 10,000 mcg. There you go. I will put the link to all the products that I use down in the bio in case you guys want to buy the same thing. I also buy just a general multivitamin. Typically, hair loss is not caused by vitamin deficiencies, but I personally take multivitamins because I think that it's good. I don't want any reason for hair loss, and it's good to just, keep general good health inside of your body. In the morning, I typically shampoo my hair. So 2 days a week, I use Nizoral. Nizoral is a keto-based shampoo. It's good for a healthy scalp. It can help fight dandruff. It can help fight a lot of other things and underlying scalp issues. So I use this as well. On the days that I don't use that, usually 4 days a week, I use a Purador shampoo and conditioner set. I will link these down below. I've been very happy with them. Been using them for, I don't know, probably about a year now. And I definitely think that they create nice moisture in my hair. They make my hair look very good. And I don't know, it seems to volumize my hair pretty well, especially in my native region too. Every night, once a day, I use topical finasteride minoxidil that I make myself. I have a video on how to make it. If you guys haven't looked, go look in my video playlist. I give all the dosages and stuff for how I make this exactly. I apply this once, usually between 1 milliliter and 1.5 milliliter, once a day, a couple hours before bed, so that it can properly absorb into my scalp. And then last thing on my list is I do use a derma roller. Just once a week. It's only a 0.5 millimeter derma roller, not enough to cause bleeding. But I've been using this typically on Sundays. Right after I shower, I'll derma roll. Not so much on my hairline, more in my crown area. But I do the full head in general, just really focusing on my crown. So those are kind of the common questions that I get. What is my routine, and am I happy with my results? If I were to do it all over again, I would definitely go to see Dr. Gurr again. I think for the value of the hair transplant, I got very, very good results. One thing I do want to mention too, at the time that I got the hair transplant, I had the standard package, which was 2,500 euro. I do think the prices went up slightly since I got my hair transplant. I think it's closer to about 3,000 euro. But compared to the prices here in the US, that is just night and day. I got a whole bunch of clinics that gave me quotes in the US. Most of them were in the $10,000 or more range. So for me, it was a bargain to fly over to Turkey to get my hair transplant done. If you guys have any other questions, please make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to continue showing my updates till probably about the 15 or 18 month mark. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, like and subscribe for my future updates. Thank you guys.